Good day. My name's Jarek, aka That Guy Health, formerly known on social media or my YouTube channel. And I am a Crush It Crew member, and today is Training Tuesdays. All right, so we're gonna go through some tips of one of my favorite routines, one of my favorite exercises, and that is tire workouts. All right, so you can do all types of things with tires, and not just flip them. You could do other things with them, incline push-ups. You could do deadlifts with tires. Tire altogether to me is a great way to get a compound workout. But today we're gonna be talking about specifically hammer, okay? What I call hammer tires, all right? We're gonna be taking this hammer, beating on this tire. So any of the frustrations you've had through the week or stressful moments you've had, we're gonna take it out on this tire. This tire does not have fillings. This tire does not press charges. Therefore, you're totally alleviated of any illegal actions. All right, you don't want to do that. So what we're going to go through first are a few tips to help you understand, because a lot of times I see not just trainers but people doing hammer tires and they're doing it incorrectly. All right, so let's cover first. There are a few different type of hammers, a few different lengths. I use a Husky 10-pound. So understand that 10 pounds, I know some people might dismiss 10 pounds as like, oh, that's not a lot of weight. 10 pounds can be quite a bit of weight through repetition throughout time when you're working on this tire. Do not take it lightly. They do have a 5-pound and they do go up from there. To me, a 10-pound is a good weight, all right? But if you've never done it before, I would suggest you start with a 5-pound and go from there. So let's talk about some things that do include safety first, because we want to be safe when we do this workout. We don't want to have a situation where we're trying to promote health and fitness and then you injure yourself. That's counterproductive. One thing you want to do is your grip, all right? If you're going to start off with your left hand here, you want your right hand here. You don't want to start off with the hammer here, okay? Not only does the hammer have majority of the leverage up top, you're putting your joints at risk and your wrist at risk, all right? This is a good firm grip to have. It's almost like if you wanted to put the hammer on the tire first, you would take your left hand as if you're shaking somebody's hand. That way you have a good grip. It should be flush in your palm. Then do not try to lift the hammer from here, all right? Do not try to lift the hammer unilaterally. Or you're gonna make this a bilateral exercise. You wanna take your right hand, another handshake right here closer to the hammer, and boom, pick it up, all right? This is right here is gonna be your beginning position. We don't just start there. That's the grip. That's about the form, as we'll call it right here, the initial form of getting started. Now, we're gonna do something else that's very important. From here, you wanna gauge your hammer strike, okay? Where is this hammer gonna strike? Where's the head of this hammer gonna meet the tire? Because if it doesn't meet the tire, let's talk about worst case scenario first. Worst case scenario is you miss this tire swinging and this hammer skips, the head of this hammer skips off the ground and hits your ankle. I can tell you a 10-pound hammer will probably break or fracture your ankle. It's not what you want. So let's get the distance gauged on our strike point. Now, if at least worst scenario is you hook in here, you get a hook, you possibly could pull a joint. That's not something we want, but it's definitely probably better than breaking your ankle. So right here, we want to be about mid-strike so that when we hit this tire, we get a good solid strike and we get ready to reset, all right? So like I said, we step up, grab. Now, do not go to hit this tire like this. I see a lot of people doing it that way and it's totally incorrect, okay? Because right here, you're not really getting a good workout. Like I said, this is a compound movement, all right? And I'm gonna show you why it's a compound movement in a moment. But when you get right here, you don't have a lot of momentum or power into the hammer right there. You close your distance. Your range of motion is very tight. That's not what you want. So when we get into this hammer, you want a range of motion where you come here, and this is where the compound movement really does start, because right here we're exercising and contracting our front delt, but on the right side we're contracting rear posterior muscles to get back this way, up and over. We're gonna let this hand slide down, and you see I took a slight squat. My weight is in my heels. Right there, compound movement. We got upper body, lower body movement. Now through repetition, if we're keeping a nice steady pace, now we're gonna hit cardiovascular. We're gonna hit a little cardio. You can get cardio in strength training depending on your tempo and your decreased rest in between sets. So right here, we're gonna get into a cardio, guaranteed probably at least level 1, all right? So right here, this is what it should look like. We'll come right here, gauge our distance, We go to shake the hand closer to the head of the hammer. We step back. Right here, I'm already in position to take it back and come up and over, and I'm gonna put a slight squat in there. So it's gonna look like this. Nice solid strike. Now you see right there, I immediately drew the head of the hammer back to my right hand. That's resetting, okay? I'm gonna always keep this hand on here. You're never gonna see me take my right hand off. It's as a guide. So we're gonna be boom, boom, slide it up, boom, bring that power, boom, over top, over top, over top, and there you go. That's how you will execute, hammer tire. I love it. Then you'll do some more sets on the left side, and it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna gauge, shake your hand with the right hand, come up, left hand, step back, same thing. So listen, get you a tire, this is mine. Get you a hammer, 5 or 10 pound, get your gains up, all right? That's That Guy Health, and you know what I say on my YouTube, be safe, let's build together, and peace. But today we're also gonna add, go crush it crew.